Hi there everyone, Roberto here with Quote Send Go with another video. In this video, I'm going to give you a general overview. This is not a tutorial video, but just a general overview of all the features in Quote Send Go and the corresponding plans. So the features for the front end, the features that are going to be available in the upsells, which are the growth pack and the power pack. So this is just a quick overview going through the whole platform from the dashboard all the way down, the tabs. If you want review access, we can give you review access. Just reach out to us at support@quotesendago.com. Let us know that you have requested to be an affiliate and you also would like to have review access, and we will happily give you access for review. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. If you do get review access here in this card right here, you have an overview of all the features that are going to be coming with the front end, with the growth pack and the power pack. Okay, and so here you have your dashboard. In the dashboard, basically you just have some information here, for the user to have a general overview of their business here. And these three cards are clickable, and then these you can view the recent quotes, recent projects, and recent appointments. And so in the appointments section here, you just have just a view of your appointments and the things that you can do. You go here, you can view the appointments. You can mark as completed, cancel the appointment. You can also create a quote from the appointment that was made, because they'll have to pick a service type like landscaping. They'll pick the service types, and then if you click create quote, it'll start the quote line items for you. And so the next one is clients section. Here you have just a general overview of your clients. You can view the clients here, and then you can view the client portal here. The clients will have access to a client portal. And so you can view the client here. You can edit the client. You can create an invoice from here. You have the client information. You have activity timeline for each client, and then you'll have the messages section here, which is also a messages section here for all of your messages. This is for just an individual client. You can delete the client here. You can edit the client, and then here you can create a new client. And so in the quotes section, you can take a view of a general overview of your clients here. Then you can view the clients, all the information on the clients here. Oh wait, I'm sorry, quotes. We're talking about quotes, not clients. The quote, you can view the quote here. Sorry about that. You can view the quote here, all the information about the quote. And then you have some options here. You can edit the quote. You can resend the quote. You can copy the client link, mark as deposit, duplicate, or delete. And so here you just have information about the quote. You can edit the quote here, okay? And then you can create a new quote here. And so in the projects area here, you just have a general overview of the projects, and then you can view the project here, and then you have the things the information for each project. So here you have the invoices. Here you have a general overview of the invoices, and then you can view the invoice as well here. And then you have these options going on there, and then you can create a new invoice here. Then you have services. These are the services that you have to offer. You can add a new service here, name, description, and price. And then you have overview of the services that you have to offer here. These will also show in the booking system as well. Here you have the messages. Here you have messages from all the different clients. And then when you click on the client, you'll have the conversation right over here. Then you have the settings section where you have all of your settings. Here in the settings section, you can add your PayPal email, and whenever a client is ready to pay for the deposit on the quote or pay the invoice, if you have the quote or the invoice set up to where they can make the online payment, then when they click pay, they'll be sent to PayPal, and you will be paid directly through PayPal. We won't take any information, any payment from Quote Send Go. It'll directly go to and be expedited through PayPal. And so you have all these different things here in the settings area. So like you got the booking settings right here. So you send a booking handle, which will be your business name, and then this will be the link that goes to your booking page. And you have some settings here to set for your booking, and then you can actually embed the booking calendar onto your own personal site as well. And then you can just set up the working hours and things like that. You know what? Let me show you the booking. I'll show you the booking page real quick so you can see that. This is what the booking page looks like. So you'll have your, it'll be branded with your logo. And then they can choose which day and then which time, and then they'll go through signing up and picking, signing up, putting their information, and picking the different service types. And so when they book an appointment and they pick the different services, then if you remember back in the booking area, in the appointment area, you can create a quote, and the quote will be created based on these services that have been picked. So let's see, let's go back to the settings section here. So you have access to a website. So the website here, again, you just put in the handle right here, and you could click what template you want, and then you have the content here, SEO, visible sections. Let's go ahead and give you check out this modern one. This is what the modern one would look like. Okay, they click on free quote and they go to the booking. Okay, the classic. Let's go to the classic. I think we're gonna have to save it and go to the classic. That's what the classic would look like. And then the bolds. Check that one out. That's what the bold would look like. Okay. All right. So let's see here. And then, so we got reports, templates, and teams. Those are all upsells. Then you got your profile section. You fill this out. You got your, PayPal account. Change your password. And then you have your roadmap here, and then you can log out. Now to the upsells. So you have the growth pack and the power pack. In the growth pack, you've got access to SMS notifications, which you'll get notified, or the account user, this business will get notified every time something is done as it relates to their account, like whenever a quote is viewed, or an invoice has been viewed, or the deposit of a quote has been paid, or an invoice has been paid, or an appointment has been made in the booking calendar, etc. they'll get a notification. I'll show you where that's at. That's in the settings area, SMS alerts. Right here, they put in their number, consent to all the consents that need to be consented. Click on the notifications that they want to receive, save settings, and then there you go. Now we have automated follow-up reminders. And so what that means is you can go to the follow-ups. That's a growth pack. And so right here, you'll have, you'll send an email, at the designated times. So you set this up for the quote reminders and the invoice reminders, and the client or the potential client will get reminders based on these things here. So there'll be quote reminders and invoice reminders. And then we've got the recurring subscription and recurring and subscription billing and the payment plans both together. So we'll go there, and then so we'll see here. We have here, let's see, right here, when you're editing a quote or making a quote, right here you have options right down here where you have a payment schedule, and you can make a payment plan. So you can add milestones to these, as many milestones as you want, and just figure out the percentage. As long as they all add up to 100%, you'll be good to go. Add a description, and then they'll be in a payment plan. So right here, for example, in the project section, it'll show up right here. See the payment milestones right here. They'll all show up here, and then you can create an invoice whenever you're done with each milestone. Then you have line item images, optional line item images. Line item images, optional line item images, and I think I'm missing something here. I'll add it. You've got the, line item images and optional line items. So you go over here, go to the quotes, and so right here, you'll have the ability to add images to each line item. Each line item, you'll have images that you can add to, and then the client will see that in the quote. And then you have the optional, so you can make line items optional. So in other words, whenever the client sees the quote, they can opt for that service or not. They can, they can add it to their bill or not. So that's the optional line item. And then you got team member accounts. Team member accounts, part of the growth pack, is right here. Send an invitation to join your organization. And so you can add team members. Just put the email here, pick who they are, what title, and then send the invite, and then you'll have the current members here. Let's see. And then all future updates are added to the growth pack and the power pack. And so in the power pack, you got pro branding suite, which just means we can go to the settings, and you got, and so now not only you can add the logo, but you can set the colors that the clients will see in their invoices and their quotes, etc. But not only that, you can also remove the powered by quotes and to go from the quote page and the invoice page and the emails. And so now you have the template vaults, the template vault and advanced reporting. So the template vault is basically you just create templates for the line items. So these are line item templates. So these are line items. So you just name it, describe it, add the quantity, add the price, etc. And so that's the templates right here. And then you'll see those. You will see those right here. Right here, you can save a line item as a template. You can save the line items as a template, the whole setup. Okay, and then you can let's see what else. You can save, yeah, save the line items as a templates. Now, what do we got? Then we got the advanced reporting. So here in this section, you just get a reporting and insights on the business here. You have revenue, quote conversion, average approval time, outstanding balances, and things like that. And then now AI. So you have the AI quote builder and the AI line descriptions. And so when you go to quotes here, you can create a whole quote through AI. Just describe the job, and AI will generate the quote. Now, let's see here. Let's go to an actual quote. Well, new quote right here, and then so you can generate the line items with a prompt as well with AI. So you just put in the description, and then it will automatically fill out this line item here. Yeah, so that is the general overview of Quote Send Go. If you have any questions, hold on one second, and then you have the PWA progressive web application, which they'll be able to download Quote Send Go onto their phone screen as just like a native app, like a Google app or an Apple app. It's just not native. They won't have to go to the store and download it. They can just go to the browser and download it onto their phone home screen from the browser. So yeah, and then what else was it? So yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, if you have any other questions, reach out to us at support@quotesendgo.com. If you want review access, just let us know. We'll be happy to give you review access. But yeah, so without further ado, we're going to let you go. See you on the next one. Bye.